Together is a regular bi-weekly activity where we support patients with long-term conditions, both mental and physical, to access the local leisure centre, which is New Bold Common. What they do there is totally up to them. They have an hour to either walk in the pool, have a dip, maybe do some lengths or do some exercises. No one's counting how many lengths everyone's doing. No one's having to feel like they're keeping up or not. And it also allows many where they struggle to weight bear due to joint issues, maybe weight. It removes that and it supports them to get back to activity.
I'm Jo Fleming. I'm the Health and Wellbeing Coach at Leamington Primary Care Network, and I'm one of the swim hosts at Swim Together at New Bold Common Leisure Centre in Leamington. Swim Together is a collaboration between the GP practices, Everyone Active leisure centres, Swim England and Mental Health Swims, where we've taken that concept of being in the water for mental and physical well-being and we've brought it into the swimming pools. So because I work with patients in health and well-being and we try and promote physical activity to our patients, it's just another type of physical activity that we can introduce patients to. Swimming and coming to a leisure centre particularly can be quite intimidating for a lot of people. You're in a group, you've got a swim host, we'll meet you, we'll make sure, if you're feeling a little bit nervous, we'll meet you, lead you in. There's no pressure to actually swim. Like, they can swim lengths if they want to, but they can just poodle around in the shallow end if they want, have a chat, they can just dip their feet in the water. And we've had people that come that can't actually swim, and they'll just go in the shallow end.
I haven't been swimming for well in excess of probably 10 to 15 years because I put on weight, and ultimately I think it was almost the fear of the unknown plus how I was about myself as well, where I was almost thinking, God, how am I going to know what I'm going to meet and how and everything else. They've done a video. The first day I came to Swim Together, Jo was there to meet, so I met all the other people that were coming that particular day. And then we all came in and it was lovely. I really enjoyed it right from day one.
I hadn't swum for, I think it must be about 30 years, and I used to swim regularly and I was a half-decent swimmer. Unfortunately, my husband got dementia, which meant my time was limited, so I just couldn't do the things I used to be able to do. He passed away in November. So since then, I've been able to do things. And one of the things I always loved doing was swimming. And when I spoke to Jo and she asked what things we like to do, and I said, oh, swimming. She said, I've got the very thing for you. You feel free because you're suspended, supported, and even if you're slightly overweight like I am, you don't feel it in the water. It gives you that much support.
It has been a long time since I've been in a swimming pool. I was a good swimmer at one stage. I have had a total knee replacement. Now this is, you could say, a resurrection of my very good swimming days. I was a bit nervous at first, but the other people are lovely. Yeah, they made you feel comfortable and made you feel confident.
The community element is, I think, the most vital bit because it keeps them engaged and keeps them coming back. Because when it comes to these things, doing it once or twice, brilliant. But coming regularly and developing the habit, even better. And more than the actual activity, it's the friendships, it's the connections, it's the community that does that.